Have you been busy self-taping auditions and sending them in to casting directors? I want to talk about how you should dress, because in the end, it's not about how perfect the lighting is or how wonderful the audio quality is, but it's about your performance, right? And the way you look, obviously, is part of the performance. So I have 5 tips for you, and number 1 is quite obvious, I guess, but maybe not. Dress comfortably, meaning wear something that of course is appropriate to the character you're auditioning for, but something that you know is comfortable, you know? Don't wear something that is brand new that you just bought. You should be able to move around in it. It sounds so simple, but sometimes we tend to wear something because we think, oh, it calls for a formal look, right? So I'm gonna wear that blazer that I have never worn before because it's not a good fit, right? Go for something that you feel comfortable in, that you can move around in, and that doesn't distract you while you're performing from what you're actually trying to achieve with your performance. Tip number 2, always wear clean and iron clothes. And that's not only for, the big commercial audition, but also just for the general theatrical auditions, everything pretty much. And I think even if you're auditioning for the homeless person, you don't have to wear like a shirt that is super dirty or something to suggest your character, right? I think if it's maybe then not ironed or is like very muddy color maybe, also make sure that there are no big printed logos or brand logos, brand names on your shirt or on your clothes in general. Number 3, dress to suggest. And that doesn't mean wearing a space helmet when you're auditioning for that sci-fi movie where you're supposed to be an astronaut, or wearing a bikini when the scene takes place at a pool. My advice is do it more subtle. So for the astronaut, I would maybe wear a long-sleeved overall, just one plain color. Or for the scene that takes place at the pool, and I would be in the scene, of course, I would wear a bikini, but for the audition, I would probably just wear a nice fitted top, or maybe a negligee that doesn't show too much skin. Just keep it simple and appropriate. Number 4, props. Oftentimes it is necessary or a good idea, at least, to use props in your scene. And my advice would be to use them in a very purposeful way that makes sense to your character and to the scene itself. So when you're eating an apple in a scene, really make that apple work for you and for what you want as the character. And also, please make sure don't fake biting into the apple and eating it. Just do it. Just eat the apple, and if you don't like apples, then eat a banana or whatever, right? But don't just fake it. Number 5, accessories. Yes, of course, you can wear earrings or maybe a necklace or a hat even, but make sure to, again, keep it subtle and make sure that it's not distracting the audience from your actual performance. Keep it simple and make it work for you and the character you're playing. Okay, so those were my tips how to best dress for your next self-tape audition. I hope you found it useful, and if you have any other tips or ideas, please, as always, put them down into the comment section of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button to get notified each time I put out a new video, which is usually every Wednesday. And and please share this video, because sharing is caring, right, with your actor friends and colleagues. And looking forward to reading your comments.